Grand Rising, everybody. Much love and respect to everybody. Apologize for the mix-up. We're gonna start this off like we always do, shouting out the sponsors. You can mute up for a second, sister. Much love and respect, sister. Uh, by shouting out the sponsors and playing a couple songs. Thank you, sister. Shout out to Chris Cyphers, Brian's Flat Power Guide, Richard TSL Flat Motherfucking Power, Executive Sessions, Prophet Levi, Dangerous Music, The Enemy's Public, Brother Sanchez, and all the Flat Power family. We're going to start this off with some music. Apologize for everybody. Give me 1 second. There was a mix-up. And basically what was going on. Give me 1 second. We're going to play some music. Let some people come in the house. And we're going to get this thing started. Much love and respect to the sister on the panel. Got to get the message out to the people, man. So give me 1 second. Let me set everything up, get a couple songs, let the people get in the house, and we're going to get this thing started. Let's go. We're going to make it. Let's go. Screen share, and I'm going to start shouting out everybody in the chat, and we're going to get this thing started. Let's go. Bam, Hood Politics Part 4. My nigga Dangerous. Let some people get in the house. I apologize for the mix-up. Much love and respect to everybody.
Now you broken me.
God is the Lord. God is the Lord.
Now you broken me.
God is the Lord. God is the Lord.
Now you broken me.
All right, we set up now. Shout out to Jay Davis.
God is the Lord.
Ty Brunson. Welcome to the channel. Stephanie Burks. James Lucy. My brother Najee Skates. Flat Motherfucking Power to the family.
Think about what kind of
G. Allen Warren. Kelly. Prophet Levi. Sponsor. G. Allen Warren. Sponsor. Kelly, much love and respect to you and the family. Let some people get in the house.
Greatness walked in the building, I did you miss me? Flat earth don't mean niggas live on the frisbee. Niggas still believe in religion and watch suffering. Niggas put their faith in the system that don't fuck with them. Black gloves cover my hands, committing homicide. Memories, plotting revenge, it left me traumatized. Coming from the bottom and trying to get to the other side. The greatest motivation in life, watching my mother cry. Big corporations still consider it slaves. Freedom got a price, they call it minimum wage. The money make predators, these the sinners that pray. But we ain't never done, new beginnings await. If you ain't fucking with me now, you really think I need y'all? The roller coaster ride of life, it's kinda like the seesaw. But when you get to this view, everything that seems small, it even got these bitches diving mouth first to these balls. Man, shit changed when I get in the V, cause I just let my ego drive when I sit in the seats. I mean, I used to be a bumpy nigga, simple and clear. Then I cleaned up and turned into the pimp of the year. Any nigga harming a child is a terrorist. Niggas still believe in the book. Need a therapist, you fly, but you catching the bus. This shit embarrassing. Quick to say you stacking them bucks. This shit hilarious. Niggas thought homie was soft, but he a block nigga. Quiet ones always let off. You gotta watch niggas. Legend is 12 was thirsty and tried to stop niggas. Same cat, him and his mans turned into cop killers.
Grand Rising, everybody. Sorry for the confusion.
Deliberately lure the
power to the motherfucking people, man. Much love, much respect to everybody. Hopefully, everybody having a good.
Hey yo, the chosen one, light skinned nigga, yeah, the golden one. Father to the fire with this shit. I control the sun. Niggas did the double cross thing. Got his ball sling, put the barrel under his chin and made his thoughts ring. But fuck the government, the way that it stands. Every branch attached to it, all the way to Japan. I hope niggas break from it any way that you can. It only take a few steps to walk away from the plan. Shit, I hope niggas wake up, learn we gotta win. School shooting made the news, they turning into a trend. They wanna keep you dumb and blind. Voting for your favorite crooks, always for the lesser evil, never for the greater good. Can't sleep, one eye open like a cyclops. Can't believe none of they truth. This shit is psyops. The sunset and sunrise. Good morning, sir. The goodbye. Meeting at the funeral service. That's when the love dies. Father kills 2-year-old. Now that's a monster. Woman shot her husband on live. He need a doctor. Homie didn't make it, of course. See, that's that girl lost. She did that in front of their kids. And the world saw. It's been a few years in this world. Been on some crazy shit. Desensitized the mind. They made this shit exist. I'm just trying to tell you the truth. That's the way it is. Hood Politics Part 4. My name Dangerous.
Shout out my nigga sponsor, Dangerous. Ray Kyle. We still here. We still here. Play a couple more songs. Let some people come in the house. Then we're gonna open the panel up to the sister and let her do her thing. Much love and respect to the sister. Bridget, my brother B. Allen Warren, Black
Ain't no comparison to the so-called black, African American. You can drop the African, keep the American. When we say Aborigine, it make they world in. I'm going in the same dirt my ancestors buried in. I come from a god and a goddess, so what that make me? Not even Basquiat can trace me. Not even Van Gogh can paint me. The MC in me is the God MC equals the God in me. I'm focused in, let my mind be free. You too blind to see. The Jews I give is real. It's been real. These ain't shots, they
much love to everybody. Hopefully y'all have a good weekend. Positive energy from the OG.
For my people seeking restitution since the beginning. Fuck evolution, or maybe my reality is all a dream. I put it together like I was sowing seams. So it seems this is that audio dopamine. Go against the machine. We put you where nobody can hear you scream and sing you to meet your Elohim. My nigga, this is savage mode. It's something that you came to go. It started with a spark and I'ma let it explode. I was given the cheat codes that'll let me dump and reload. And
shout out my brother like Voodoo Child. My brother McRae 1000. Appreciate y'all, man. Much love and respect to both of y'all, brothers. Y'all one, y'all already know. Much respect to all of y'all, man. I appreciate y'all support.
You still stuck as a mental slave.
Everybody sub up to everybody, man. That's how we grow organically. You got a channel, put your channel links on. And when I'm done, they're going to be cheering my name. Drake Cobbs, I ain't quit my day job. I spit bars. I really rap on my day off. That's real shit. Just give you some tools you can build with. Aim high even if you still miss. Just keep going. It's a climb to the top. And I'ma keep flowing. Down Lake Shore, I'm Chicago going. Yeah. You niggas is playing checkers, we playing chess, and nigga this is checkmate. Dre be the big dog and you just a little bait. You out of Africa and we ain't got the same traits. I'm a God being and we ain't got the same fate. My granny died February 18th and I was born on the same date. The chosen one, the ancestors' chosen son. They gave me the golden gun. One shot, that's a hole in one. From the pyramid of the sun to Poverty Point. I don't think you niggas is getting the point. We still here. Who said they made the Aboriginals disappear? Your information's lagging in the rear. All you do is teach fear. We cop a color with what we hear. Am I speaking clear? So fuck the nonsense. When I rap up such a consciousness, from within is when you get your self-confidence. Let's bring it back to dominance. Ain't no confining us. Our theme song
bring that wild Indian out of us.
Gotta play our theme song at least once a stream.
Yeah. We still here.
Our theme song is next. Shout out to all the Flat Power family, all my Aboriginals. Our theme song is next. Let's go.
Recordings just got better.
Apologize for the commercial.
Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that
Let's go. It's our theme song.
The police. Who gives a fuck about the police? The police. The police. Who gives a fuck about the police? Who gives a fuck about the police? Who gives a fuck about the police? Gives a fuck about
Box, what's good? Much love and respect for you and the family. So fine.
See these crackers occupy my ghetto.
That's me,
like
always
a slave
love
anti
me.
mass incarceration. These crackers leave catches and they hop behind their badges, stopping friskers and harassers. Steady
Fuck the
fucking with a
police.
nigga like
It's our
me.
theme
Papa
song.
Bobby Tory taught me, if a cracker wanna
Shout out
lynch
to
me, that's
Wise
his
and
problem. But if this cracker got the power to
My
lynch
brother
me,
Day,
well
Day,
then see,
much
the motherfucking problem's mine. Before I walk out on the front line, every time another motherfucking one time, kill another
It's our
motherfucker in
theme
no
song
time.
over here.
I decline cause I ain't good at getting hit with rubber bullets. I might fuck your peaceful protest up. The only way they gonna respect us when we organize my
And
missions.
if y'all
better
can
fight your
share
positions
this
and
on
let
your
them know we don't need
platform.
them, and we'll do our
Let's
own
get as
releases.
many
Touch
people
one
as
of us, you
possible
will
in
get
here
touched.
to hear this sister's story,
Who
man.
gives a fuck about the police? The police. The police.
Who gives a
Who
fuck
gives a
about
fuck
the
about the police? Who gives a fuck about the police? Who gives a fuck about the police? Gives a fuck about the police? Who gives a fuck about the police? They call it an eye for an eye, but I call it a life for a life. A daughter, a son for a son. One wife for a wife. You know I'm full of peace and love. Let's get it straight, I never propagate hate. But it's our obligation as the children of enslavement not to ever let this shit happen again.
Our
I ain't
obligation
counting on no
to
laws
never let
protect
this
my
shit
right
happen
as a
again.
human fucking being to preserve
the
my
shit I'm
life.
on.
Niggas, self-preservation is the first law of nature. And the second,
Self-preservation
keep a
is the
weapon for
first
whoever
law.
try to take it. If you hear me, nigga, lick one shot. If you ain't having any shit, lick two. If you rollin' deep as fuck, like what? Double up, give a 21 gun salute. Who gives a fuck about the police? Who gives a fuck about the police? The police. The police. Who gives a fuck about the police? Who gives a fuck about the police? Who gives a fuck about the police? Gives a fuck about the police? Who gives a fuck about the police? This little piggy was a pussy in high school. This little piggy daddy run a hate group. This little piggy cheerleader girlfriend fuck the star running back. Now he hate black dudes. We gotta take control of the school systems when it's 98% black students in them. Black curriculums with Afrocentrism in them to redeem the self-esteem and killing niggerisms. We can't afford to follow boards of education because they full of black faces making European decisions for the African descendants of a Holocaust. My opera still in progress. That's a lot of loss, lot of pain they created and they profit off. Cocaine on a plane and they drop it off. You know the gang's gon' bang and sell it off. Mass incarceration when they can't kill us off. Kill us through the prison pipeline, turn us off. The police. Who gives a fuck about the police? The police. The police. Who gives a fuck about the police? Who gives a fuck about the police? Who gives a fuck about the police? Gives a fuck about the police? Who gives a fuck about the police? Who gives a fuck about the police? Who gives a fuck about the police? The police. The police. Who gives a fuck about the police?
Okay, last song. I'm on my mouth and shit. Shout out to sponsor Bruh Sanchez, man. If y'all haven't,
keep it a buck, I'm the one you got a problem with.
Man.
This ain't no black news or no Jabari this. Real scholarship that'll sink your partnerships. Haters popping shit cause I'm on top of shit. First time I partnered it, this time it's obvious. It's me against the mafia on my Illuminati shit. Self-made, never had a sod, never starter kit. Breastplate and sword, killing them on some Harlem shit. This is godliness. I put my heart in this authorship. House of consciousness, old mortgages. Now I'm sunning no heads. This is my orphanage. He gave you red and blue pills. Meet Morpheus. We victorious. Show us respect. Got my name in your mouth. Hope you choke on the S. Hope you know I'm the best. Fuck it, I'm killing your doubts. Killing your minions. Trying to make their career off the couch.
Got the
Old
best
shotters compared to globetrotters, spinning balls, we proving truth with no problem. Approach cautious, trust me, niggas above the limits. Flow scorching, no condom, y'all ain't fucking with it. Trust me, niggas above the limits. Flow scorching, no condom, y'all ain't fucking with it. In the window, gun in my hand, no sleep protecting the children. Bitch, I'm on my Malcolm shit. Movement won't move cause you the police. Got the people stagnant cause y'all on some backward shit.
Some backward shit.
I told y'all niggas stop playing with me. Now I got a body Oswald Bates. Reggie got new shoes, now we think he can fuck with me. Boy, this shit in my heart, not on my fucking feet. Enjoy your luxuries. I do it for the hard living. Y'all the type to hit stop streaming and start kissing. Niggas need to stop dreaming and start living. Stop waiting on motherships and stop wishing. Stop defending belief systems and fuck feelings. Corrupt niggas and misinformed enough children. So fuck your legacy is built upon heresy. Dresses
that shit. It's about the next generation. Let's go.
Start kissing. Niggas need to stop dreaming and start living. Stop waiting on motherships and stop wishing. Stop defending belief systems and fuck feelings. Corrupt niggas and misinformed enough children.
Enough so fucking children has been misinformed because of the bullshit.
Y'all the type to hit stop streaming and start kissing. Niggas need to stop dreaming and start living. Stop waiting on motherships and stop wishing. Stop defending belief systems and fuck feelings. Corrupt niggas and misinformed enough children. So fuck your legacy is built upon heresy. Dresses what rappers got in common with comedic priests. Frat boys should call them comedic Greeks. Stick to lectures and step shows. Don't step to me. Fake pro-black niggas caught with Stephanie. Niggas own iPhones and teach telepathy. The short mind that can't expect longevity. Testing me, cook your ass like you're part of the recipe. The short mind that can't expect longevity. Testing me, cook your ass like you're part of the recipe. Standing in the window, gun in my hand. No sleep protecting the children. Bitch, I'm on my Malcolm shit. Movement won't move cause you the police. Got the people stagnant cause y'all on some backward shit. Standing in the window, gun in my hand. No sleep protecting the children. Bitch, I'm on my Malcolm shit.
Shout out my nigga bro Sanchez for spitting that fire, man. Stop waiting on the mothership and stop defending these belief systems because they done indoctrinated enough children. We're about to get this thing started. You know, when I got the phone call from the brother and sister that she wanted to come and get the platform and get her message out to the people, you know, to expose what this system is doing to our people. You know, I don't know this sister from a can of paint, but I got love and respect for her. And I'm going to learn who this sister is. And I know she wanted to get her message out to the people. And I want her to get her message out to the people because it touched my heart, man. Her message touched my heart. And it also made me reminisce of basically the same thing happened to me, but in a different form. So with that, much love and respect to the sister. You can unmute your mic and it's your platform, sister. Much love and respect to you and the family, always from the OG.
Hello, everyone. You know, first off, I want to say this is my first time doing anything like this. So I would like to ask for y'all to be patient with me. You know, I'm willing to answer any questions that you have. I want to start off by saying my name is Bridget Carey. I'm from Chapel Hill. It's a little country area outside of Tyler, Texas, in the county of Smith County, or Crooked County. You know, I've been dealing with this grieving for about 8 years now. And I've come to show I believe it's time for me to say something for myself. I have to crawl out of this closet. I have to, you know, get myself back up in some type of way. You know, for a long time, y'all, I felt like my life didn't matter. I felt like my truth didn't matter. You know, I've suffered for many, many years behind lies, and I didn't know how to defend myself. I'm not the type of girl to just go out and just, you know, get in trouble. I don't do trouble. I stay away from the police so they can stay away from me. If I get a speeding ticket, a traffic ticket, or anything, y'all, I go pay it. I'm just not the person that's strong enough to sit in a courtroom, you know, with a judge and get tormented. That's not me. So I try to avoid it. You know, I'm just really looking for justice for my mind, my spirit, my energy, my life. You know, I was tormented. I was put into distress. I was prosecuted on the false accusations without evidence. You know, I really just can't get into all those details like that because I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't do trouble. You know, I have 6 beautiful children. I have 4 boys and 2 girls. I'm sorry.
Now, take your time, sister. Much love and respect. I know it's hard. Take your time. Much love. I'm here listening. I'm here. I got your back. 110%. Sister.
You know, out of 6 children, 2 of my children wouldn't even know me because they took them back to back when they was 4 months. My case involves cocaine, a drug that I've never, but when I had the case, a drug that I've never in my life did. Still to this day, I don't have my children. I've never did that drug. I have had plenty of chances in my life, y'all, to do that drug. And I never tried that drug. I never did that drug. But for some reason, that drug would not leave my hair. I was always clean in my urine, but I was dirty in my hair. Now, it took them 4 years, y'all. It took them 4 years to take my children from me. So I repeatedly, and I mean repeatedly, did classes over and over and over and over, the same classes over and over, on top of work. So, you know, I was a busy woman. But at the end of the day, I fought. I fought to the best of my knowledge. You know, I feel like I failed my children because I didn't know the law. I didn't know nothing about the law. I didn't know nothing to save myself, y'all. Every court date, every hearing, y'all, I sat there and I just stood there and I just let them people say whatever they wanted. And I never said nothing. I didn't know how to defend myself. I didn't know which way to go, which way to turn, or what to say. I just stood there. And I have to live with that. And I've been living with that for so long. All I do is go to work and I come home and I crawl in this bed. And I've did that for years. I don't have a life. I'm trying to find it. But one thing I do know is I would never, and I mean, I would never let go of my children. I would never let them go. I've always said that one day they gonna come back. And I was gonna be ready for whatever question that they had. I didn't know how I was gonna, you know, approach the situation, but I had, you know, pretty much in mind what I was gonna say and what I was gonna do, because at the end of the day, I know I'm innocent. You know, during my case, I had too many people against me. I don't feel any of my court dates was serious. You have CASA, which is a part of the CPS. They don't do nothing but lie. What did Bridget do? I stood there. I had a court appointed. I didn't know that he sit down and drink coffee and chitter chatter and probably play golf with the prosecutor's husband. I didn't know none of this, y'all. I was lost. I felt like a worm in the ground and a bird just came and just took me. You know, my babies have gotten older. And every day I've prayed for them. All these years, I've always prayed for them. You know, I tormented myself. There was a time in my life years ago, you know, I stopped combing my hair because I didn't know if my babies was getting their hair combed. I stopped brushing my teeth, y'all, because I didn't know if they was getting to do theirs. I stopped taking care of myself as a woman, y'all. I tormented myself. And all this time, it wasn't my fault. I didn't know what to do with myself. All I do is cry, y'all. That's it. That's all I do. You know, Standing in a courtroom with people that is not taking nothing serious. You the only person standing there taking stuff serious. They chitter-chatter, laughing, kiki and kaka and ha-ha. Nobody's looking at nobody's directly in the eye. I'm looking around trying to catch eye contact with somebody. I can't get it. The caseworkers I had, y'all, I've had so many, I can't even tell y'all all of them. Majority of them will be like, they was going to a hearing. After the hearing, they wasn't my caseworker no more. You know, to go in the courtroom and know you innocent by all means, not knowing how you gonna get yourself out of this lie. Let me make that clear, this lie is mind-blowing, y'all. I got to the point to where I couldn't think for myself. Them people thought for me. I didn't have no way of helping myself. That's all I want. I just want help from somebody. Anybody. I don't care who you are. Just come help me to get my justice that I need. I swear, I am not the person, I am not the mother that them people said I was, y'all. I broke my ass. I did everything. Do you hear me? I have 6 children, 4 boys and 2 girls. I have 3 baby daddies, okay? Don't judge me. I was young when I started, but I grew up and I learned. I had to learn a hard way, a miserable way, a distressed way, but I learned. And I don't want nobody on here judging me. I want positivity and I want help. If you don't want to advise me and give me the advice that I need, the love that I'm begging for, then please leave. Please. Because there's no more room in me. And I mean absolutely no more room in me. Absolutely no more room in me. For troubling me or downgrade me. I just want my truth out there, y'all. I deserve that. Them people knew they had somebody that didn't know nothing. My family, the people that I surround myself around in my family don't do nothing. Guess what? Them people have never been to jail. Them people have never stepped foot or even had to talk to a prosecutor or a DA. No, none of them. So it's like I was lost coming from a lost family on that end. And then to the people in my family that do know, they incarcerated. So have you ever just sat down and wrote somebody that was, you know, incarcerated and knew the law and just waited for some type of positive energy to come back to help you? Have you ever stood in a courtroom, just stood there and allowed somebody to just tear you down mentally, physically, emotionally, and not say nothing to help yourself? It's not that I didn't want to. It's just that I didn't know what to say or how to say it. Every time, y'all, every time I came in that courtroom and I tried to say something, I was broke down. I was a liar. I couldn't use nothing. Everything that I said was wrong. So after that, I continued to stay there. I just continued to stand. You know, they broke me in every type of way a woman can be broke. Do you hear me? I mean, when I say they broke me, they took my life. You know, when I had my children, I didn't need nothing else. Them kids brought me joy. They brought me everything. They was the reason why I was happy to wake up and go to work. I was happy. I had 2 jobs and I was blessed and I was happy to go out there and do whatever it is I needed to do to make sure I put a smile on their face. I didn't have help really from their fathers. It was me and them. I had my family, my mom. Lord knows I thank him every day for her. Because without that woman, y'all, I probably would have been done did something terrible. And I mean terrible to myself. That's how bad I fought myself. I just could not understand, y'all, where that cocaine came from and why it never left. You know, I'm not the richest woman in the world. And keep in mind, like I said, I did this by myself. So my savings, every time they popped the test on me, y'all, I went and got my own. Now we talking about $300, $400, $500 tests because I'm getting bigger panels. And guess what? They coming out clean. They're clean. I take that to my attorney. Guess what? It's not submissible in court in the CPS case. I can't use it. I question him. What do you mean? So there's no way possible for me to help myself. I can't go buy drug tests and help myself. I can't say nothing to help myself. Y'all, it got to the point to where I asked, could I get blood drawn? Could I get a lie detector test? I even asked if they could cut my head open to get a piece of brain, anything, y'all. I was trying anything, nothing. And I mean nothing that I did to try to help myself. It worked. Nothing. I swear, y'all, this county is so corrupt. It don't make sense. And there's more people like me. And that's why I chose to get up and try to crawl myself out this closet and try to help myself, and not only myself, other people that's feeling like me. You know, so a person can only hold in and take so much before they break. And this is like the last of my energy, y'all. This is the last of my cry out for help. You know, I've been put on depression, anxiety pills. I am really battling myself. I mean, I am battling and I'm still fighting in my own way, but it's silent. And I got tired of that. I got tired of trying to help myself in that closet because it's dark in there. There's nobody in there but you. You know, fighting to crawl out this bed every day. When I say I'm beyond stressed and depressed, it's sad. You know, all that happened to me in my mid-20s. I'm 34 now. And I still sit up and I wonder, is there anybody out there somewhere that's not scared of this damn county? You know, I called around to different attorneys located in like Dallas and Houston area. I mean, these are like 4.95 star attorneys. So I know I'm gonna have to come with some change. And I was willing to do whatever I needed to do to get that. And you know, majority of them attorneys, you know what they told me? If I had been in any other else county, they would help me. That's what they told me. Why is that so? You're an attorney. You asked for 25,000, 30,000. Me, as a human being, that I just can't wake up, go to the bank and get that. But I was willing to get out there and get it. For mine, y'all, they're my babies. That's everything to me. But nobody, and I mean nobody, wants to come to this county. Why? I don't understand why. Why do I have to keep sitting here, taking this, living like this? Why won't nobody come down here and stop them? They just down here just taking innocent people, kids, y'all, locking people up, all kinds of stuff. And there's nobody to come and fight them. You mean to tell me everybody is scared of Smith County? No, somebody out there not scared. And I need you. You know, I didn't know how I was gonna come on here today. I told myself I wasn't gonna be crying. I was gonna be humble because most of all, I wanted to get out my point. But that turned.
And sister, I'm here listening, and like I said, much respect. I feel your pain. You know, and it's like, you know, this whole system is corrupt, and they making us seem like we're the demons and we're the evil people when this whole
And that's
system
crazy.
is evil. There ain't nothing positive about it when they can come take someone kids.
I mean,
You know,
y'all, they took them.
go
They
ahead, sister.
took them, and it was like,
I'm here for you,
okay,
sister.
we taking your kids. You just go do what you need to do. Now let me tell you something. I could have been seeing the world, traveling, doing this, doing that. No, y'all, I cleaned myself to this damn bed. I cleaned myself to this room, and I didn't want nobody in it. You know, I shared this with a lot of people because I really wanted, you know, them to be on here. And, you know, I'm woman enough to apologize to anybody that I've pushed out of my life. But let me tell you something, I did it for a good reason. I am beyond depressed. And I didn't want anybody to come over here into this world. You know, my energy is so drained. And I felt like nobody was for me. Nobody is here to help me. So why should I give somebody else, you know, something positive? I just stayed to myself. I felt like it was best for me to stay to myself until I was able to humble myself and find myself. I still haven't found myself. You know, my heart has been through so much till it's not even my age. My heart is older than me. And this is what doctors have told me. You know, my doctor told me several times, Bridget, whatever it is, you have to let it go because you are straining your heart. Well, you know what? If it take me out, it take me out because I would never let my kids go. I would never let them go. I'm not gonna never let them go. My babies were stole from me. They weren't just took, they were stolen. And I want them back. You know, when you have a court system going against you, everybody in there going against you. You have people that want your children, they fighting you. You know, when you have the world against you and you by yourself, you don't have no army, you just there by your damn self. It is beyond hard when you don't know which way to go, where to turn to, who to ask for advice. You just a lost soul. You just lost. I just really, y'all, whoever, I just really want justice for myself, y'all. I'm not scared no more. I was scared for a long time, but I'm not scared no more. You know, my case started in Glaywater, Texas. I had 4 children down there at that time. The CPS lady showed up to my door, knocked on it. I opened it. I didn't know I didn't have to open it, but I opened it. You know, I didn't have nothing to hide. I never lied through none of my cases. And I'm not going to lie to y'all. At that time, I smoked marijuana. That was the only drug I've ever used in my life. The only drug that I've ever thought about using. I'm not saying it was good, but what I'm saying is it got me through a lot of days, y'all. I was a single mother. It got me through a lot of stressing days. That lady told me 30 days clean, 2 weeks of a class. This will be all over with. The allegations that she had from the person, she ruled them out because it was a lie. The only thing she couldn't rule out was the marijuana use. And I told her, She asked me and I told her. I told her why, just like I just told y'all. But then I had an altercation with the female that called herself calling CPS on me for the lamest reason ever. She was sleeping with one of my children's father. And I found out about it. Her sister was already going through a CPS case on the urge of losing hers. So that's how I got them into my life. Now I was put out of the place that I was staying in Glaywater due to the altercation that I had with her. Because I wasn't gonna let her get away with that. That hit home. That hit a sensitive spot in my heart. And I just had to get her, y'all. I wasn't thinking. That lady showed back up to my house right before I was getting ready to move, and she told me, she said, I sure hate, Miss Carrie, that you have to go to Smith County. They are well known for taking people's children, but I'm gonna pray for you. And I swear, y'all, when that lady told me that, it's a lot of times I sit up and I think about that all the time. Because when I came here, a drug magically appeared that never went away. The drug that I admitted to disappeared. And the drug that I've never done appeared and never went away. Now, let me tell you something, y'all. I had 4-5 classes a day on top of work. So, I was ripping and running. Tyler ain't nothing but an over. You in and you out. And the levels that they was giving me was very questionable. I mean, the judge questioned it, like how she's having these levels, but she's steady completing everything y'all put her in. They even tried to start me all the way over in this county. I mean, they really wanted to send me to rehab like I just really had a drug problem. The judge denied it. I linked over to my court-appointed attorney and I asked him to ask her, why did she deny it? And they steady raising levels. And she replied, that's for another day. Are you serious? Another day? We in court right now. Nobody took my case serious, y'all, but me. They knew I was somebody. I was an easy access. I was an easy grab. They took it and they succeeded. Have you ever been to jail? My first time ever going to jail, y'all, was through them CPS people. I went to court 9-something that morning. It was downstairs. It was at the other the courtroom at the bottom of the actual courtroom. And in the midst of me having court, it's about 7, 8 police officer women walk in there. They say they have a warrant for my arrest out of Russ County. Okay. Y'all, I swear my heart stopped. They say it was for 2 counts of child endangerment. I mean, they was really ready to rough me up. But it was an old school officer there, a black man. Been there for years. I think he's still there. He told them he was going to take me down because they were just too hype about it. Y'all, he turned me around. And he put them handcuffs on me. And I swear that was the end. Out of all the things that I've done in my life, y'all, I swear I never thought I would be going to jail for something I would die for. So I went downstairs, got to the stairs, y'all, I just fainted. You know, he gave me some time after I came to. I got back up, started walking that little old line. Got in there, didn't know how to do a mug shot or a fingerprint. Hell, I put my knuckles up there. I didn't know. And I walked on around and I sat down. And I looked around that jailhouse at everybody that was in there because it was packed that day. They was doing transfers to low risk, which is another jail down here. I knew about 6 or 7 people that was in there and they was in disbelief. You know, they was, Bridget, hey, what you do? You ain't never, what's going on? Y'all, I didn't know what to say. I took myself, I propped my feet up in that chair and I hid inside the dress that I wore to court. And I swear it's like every day of my life, that's all I've done was hid. You know, I just didn't know which way to go, which way to turn. So I sat there in that dress in a bundle like a cocoon. And then I proceeded to get up and get that call, them free calls when they told me I could get them. And I called my mama, my mama was so hurt. And she was just in so much of disbelief. But of course she came to bail me out. We get to, well, not me, but they get to the bondsman. He don't even know why I'm locked up. Now keep in mind, I went to jail at 9 something that morning, starting court. My court had just started and they walked in. I stayed in that little holding part, wherever the little waiting area they sit you in down there in Smith County. I sat there all day, all morning, all day, and all night just about. I finally made bond and they let me out. I think it was by like 12 or 1. It was like between 11 and 1. I know it was late. And let me tell y'all something. They went to hollering all these numbers. And it was a young man that tapped me and he was like, "You Bridget Carey, ain't you?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Well, they just whatever it is out." Y'all, I ran to that wall and put my hands behind my back. I made sure my nose was on that wall, my feet were together. I swear you would have thought I've been in there before. That's just how fast and ready I was, ready to get up out of there. And the lady proceeded to tell me, "Miss Carey, you don't have to do all that. Just, do you need to change? Did all this extra stuff?" And I was like, "No." She was like, "Okay, we'll walk around." I signed the little paper. And y'all, let me tell y'all something. When they opened up that door and I walked out and I seen my mama, all I could do was fall to my knees. To me, it seemed like I've been in there 100 years.
I'm so sorry, big sister. It's all right. It's all good. You're gonna make it through it. You're gonna get through this just fine. Okay. It's all by design. It's by design. It's no accident. You don't know, but they know exactly what they're doing.
And then y'all, like, I had to start this court thing way in Russ County. Now I moved at that time, you know, I had to get my own place. I was staying with my mom and my grandma. They said that was a generational curse and they needed to break that up. So I had to work a little harder to get my own place, in which I did. I moved to Jacksonville, Texas. And it seemed like from there, it just really went downhill. I still traveled, you know, to my classes. I still did my jobs, but they put me on a color wheel. I had to call this number every day. And if it said my color, I had to go test. Was passing. And then all of a sudden I started failing. I asked if I could move my case to where I lived, that they told me no because I was too far into it. I didn't understand that, but okay. Now we're gonna speed it up a little bit. You know, they gave me my children back. They came home. I put them in Jacksonville school. I was still doing my classes. I was still doing my color wheel. I was being a mother and I was going to work. My mom, she came, she helped me. She became a part of my case of supervisor because they felt for the safety of them by myself. What kind of shit is that? At that time, my daddy knew, you know, an attorney, he said was a close friend. So he was talking to her and trying to get her, you know, acquainted with things. But in the midst of all this, I still had my court appointed. That's about all the hell he was, too, a worker for them, because he never did nothing for me. He stood there just as quiet as I did. Defend what? I didn't have nobody to help me. That man came to that courtroom every day with that half-earned, half-wrinkled ass suit, with his hands in his pockets, swaying, mouth twitching, and can't be still. And this is who y'all want me to depend on? I never been dumb. I was just lost. We started court down here in Rusk County. We get down here at this time, you know, my loving man, Jay Davis, you know, he attended with me. The first 2-3 times I went to court, my attorney never showed up. That last time I went to court, the judge made me approach the bench. And he told me, Miss Carey, don't come back to my courtroom without your attorney. You know, I felt like that man was giving me a warning because he knew that prosecutor was trying to hide me. On the time that she did show up, the next court date, she did show up. This helper showed up in house shoes.
Hey,
she
can
showed
you
up in
mute up,
house
brother?
shoes.
Mute up, please. Brother Red, Jim.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see.
There you go. Thank you. Go ahead, sister. Nah, I wanted him to mute up, sister, not you, Bridget. You can go on. I didn't want no back sound. You can unmute, Bridget. Continue on. Much love and respect to everybody on the panel, everybody in the chat.
Oh, okay, there you go. She showed up in house shoes, sitting down, putting on her shoes. But I'm supposed to take you serious. She proceeds to walk over there to the DA. She talks to him. She come back. She flopped down beside me and Jay. And this is what she told me. He had a piece of paper that stated my name and the 2 children's name, our date of birth, you know, the regular material. But it didn't say nothing about a drug or levels on this paper. Now, keep in mind, that's what I'm here for. Y'all say I had 2 counts of child endangerment. They say I gave my oldest child cocaine and my baby boy cocaine. She told him, she told us that she told him she wasn't going for that. So then they rescheduled. We get to the next court date. They say the evidence is used up. Now, keep in mind, I went to goddamn jail. I went to jail, y'all. I bonded out on 2 counts of child endangerment. We get back down here to this court date. You done dropped a charge. And you know why I feel they dropped that charge? Like some of my family said, because my oldest son was old enough to talk. and he was gonna have to come and talk. So they dropped his, but they kept the baby. They kept the baby, and guess what? They still had no evidence. So they hollered about a pretrial diversion situation. I talked to my attorney about it. Now, let me tell you something. She was against me too. This was a paid attorney. My daddy and Jay paid her. This woman went over this paper with me. But the only thing she went over, y'all, was what I needed to do to complete this diversion. She never told me that I was signing, saying that I gave my child a substance. She never told me that. I didn't know. You know, my problem in this situation is I do well and I depended on so many people when I should have been depending on myself. But how can I depend on myself when I don't know? So I was depending on a lot of other people, and every last one of them was against me. This woman had me sign this paper saying that I harmed my child, y'all. I didn't know that then. After my case and stuff was closed, I called her up and I asked her about that. You know, I was having a down day and I decided to read that packet. And I read that part and I called her about that. And you know what this heifer said? She said, well, you're not locked up, are you? Will you be all right? Jay's my witness. I had her on speakerphone. What do you mean I'm not locked up? Lady, I'd have went and rotten. I'd have sat in the fucking jail and I'd have rotten her before I'd have signed this damn paper saying that I harmed my child or gave my child anything. I'd have sat there and I'd have ate whatever they gave me, or if I'd have had to fight, whatever, I'd have been there. Ain't no way I'd have signed that paper, but she didn't tell me that.
Sis, breathe. Breathe. You got this. But listen, I have no judgment against you or towards you. But it's the only thing I have to say. Before you sign anything, you have to read.
If I'd have known that, I'd have did better. You taking a person that's never, ever been in trouble with the law like that. I got a ticket, y'all. I went instantly. Whenever I could, I went instantly down there and paid it. The only time I've ever really been in the jailhouse was a visitation. I didn't feel I needed to know the law because I didn't bother them. So why bother me? I don't do trouble. I do not get into trouble.
Sis,
but if I'd have known, I'd have took different steps. I did not know. And that's why they ran over me.
This is how they play, sis. This is how they play. They play on you being a woman that has never interacted with them. They play on you saying, okay, you're taking them as being truthful to you. They play on you, say, well, this is what you said. This is what I'm writing in the paper. The whole time they're fucking over you. You understand me? This is what they do.
Yes,
they say, well, listen, I understand what you're saying, and this is what we got in the paper. But no, they don't have this written in the paper. They will fuck over you with the paperwork because you're not reading. You're saying, you're thinking this person is truthful towards you. They're never truthful to you. You have to read verbatim every single thing that they're planting on that paper. Don't you ever say.
And grateful, even if you read it, you still have to comprehend it and it's still working against you. Nothing in this system is working for us.
No,
that's
facts.
the problem.
So
Hold on, sister. That's the problem I have with our people. I got y'all. We ignorant to the law. We believe more in these Bible verses than the real law that's controlling us. So everybody, please relax. Let the sister get it out, and then we're gonna open up later. Let the sister please get it out. That's all. First, thank you. Go ahead, sister.
So like I was saying, like, you know, she said that, and I've just pretty much after that, I've just been in the closet trying to find myself, trying to find a way for myself, trying to find somebody or something that's willing to come down here that's not scared. Because I'm not scared no more. And help me. I'm willing to be a voice for everybody that these people have just came and stole their children from them. Because that's exactly what they did to me. They stole them. Because they knew I didn't know better. So if you know of anybody that's willing to help me, legal actions, family criminal, please send them my way. I am ready to be a voice. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired of holding on to this. It is killing me. I don't want no friends. I don't make them. I push them off when I do. I don't go around my family like that. I don't go to the gatherings. I don't do nothing. I just go to that job and I come back home to this bed. People try to get me out of it. No, I don't want to come out. Come out for what? If I can't come out with my kids, I don't want to come out. If I can't be seen with them, then why am I being seen? So overall, I just need help. I am at the end of my energy, y'all. And I mean, I'm at the end. And I am begging, and I am pleading, and I am crying, and I am suffering. I am everything, asking for help. I'm willing to do anything and whatever just to get myself heard and just to get my justice. That's all I have to say.
Hey, Big Dog Philly, is there a lot of sound when my mic is up?
Say that again, brother.
Is there a lot of sound, a lot of noise, a lot of background,
Man,
a lot
you
of
good,
feedback?
brother. You good. Anybody can tap in.
You know, I want to first say salute, brother. I've checked the videos out. Jay Davis, a few people DJing them put me on to you. I have a channel. I spit a lot of fire and brimstone. Born in the Bronx, raised between Newark, Montclair, and Brooklyn, and down south. I live in Arizona. Sister, my heart goes out to you. I'm retired military. I studied law, but corporate and business law. I'm going to get some advice. So I have no answers to give. I'm masculine. I'm not alpha, sigma. Our women are our most powerful source, and we're supposed to protect that. I'm just going to give some advice. I can speak more on my channel. I'm at the gun range, and the guys are driving me crazy. I was supposed to be here a little earlier, but I promised my brother that I'd be here because I support my brothers and sisters. First thing, because you said you're willing to do anything, and we don't have to have no perversions. First things, stop. Words are spells. And I know your emotions and feelings are strong, sister. They just need to be in another direction. for do, and you're going to keep doing. As you said, you want to do anything. So stop self-defeatism. That means what they've done. They've already done it. They've been doing this for over 6 decades. And I mean very intrusive for the last 3. Okay? They killed my first son. So, and the other ones are over their 30s and stuff like that. You got to change your status. I'm going to say this, and look, no, you don't have, nobody has to pay for it. As far as legalities, I'm going to reach out to a few associates of mine in Arizona. I'll reach out to my boy Jamil Samseed, who wrote the book Don't Call My Dummy No Dummy, 32 Years as an Officer in the Army. I'm going to reach out to him and a few other individuals and see what I can find out. All right. I'm going to talk with my brothers, Jay Davis, DJ, and a few other brothers and who we asked them in chat. But you've got to hold it together. Don't use no more terms as far as, because that's legalese. And based upon your status, whether it be black, Negro, well, you know, and we're not of Ham, but these terms they use because court system is a kangaroo court. They're going to do what they want to do, and they're going to do it to the most weak. Or they're going to do it to their puppets who they put in the mainstream to create fear and the toxicity of it. When you know you're autochthonous, forget all that Aboriginal indigenous. Malcolm even said that as far as my Muslim brothers go, right? But we're not religious. We're not part of that. And drop that U.S. citizen. Not being a U.S. citizen don't mean that you're not privy to the perks of, if you want to pay taxes, which is selective. It's your choice. We have been lied to from early on by these Zionist puppets. We've got to overcome that, and we got to do it together. Now, the women are a strong voice, but we have to have better character. And they have to have focus about direction. That means stand arm in arm. There's this liberal sister, I forget her name. She be going at it down there in Dallas. And there's a few others. Now, I'm not conservative or liberal. We were the original Republicans, and I will always be in that frame, but this is not the Republic as it once stood. The system is geared against you, and the whole racist dichotomy. They look at us and they laugh, for those who know. Those fake judges are not judges at all. They're magistrates. And the problem is they have been given too much power by the ignorance of and the supplication of our people. And if we come together and clarify all these 3 trifling things, classification, that means you going down the vital statistics, you telling them, because they don't tell you who you are. All right. It doesn't matter if my mommy and my pappy was ignorant. Now, my grandmother, great-grandmother, my great-great-uncles reared and nurtured me, who fought in the fake Civil War, okay? And that's why I made sure I changed my status. It ain't got to be no crayon color, and it ain't got to be some fake race or ethnicity. You are autochthonous. That means original to the land. It don't matter who's married in, okay? That's first. Second, to be able to address that their fake court system that is under that goddess Thena, address them as so. Excuse me, judge, aren't you a magistrate? Because there is a difference, okay? And the other, we can all work on together, and that's finding somebody representable who have no problem pro bono to go and do this, because there are people out here. We get so confounded and we get so caught up in our emotions and feelings that we bypass anything that may be helpful, and we believe we do everything. If that was the case, you wouldn't be here asking. And I'm gonna do what I can. I'm gonna see what I can find out. I'm gonna get on it. I'm gonna go in here and do what I got to do, pictures and pick up something, and and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reach out to my brothers. And brother, I got a YouTube channel. Y'all don't. It's not about y'all subscribing or anything like that. But this for my brother right here, right? Big Dog.
Yes, sir.
I got an email and everything. I see you got one. I copied your information. I shared mine in your chat. So that way we can communicate.
Yeah, I'm gonna mod you up. I'm looking for you, brother. Much respect.
Yeah, it's in there. It's everybody see Lucifer and they don't know that's a name. That's a surname from our people, and these fake Zionists took that and perverted it. But we're not even getting into that. You know what I'm saying? Because people see that, oh my goodness, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that's what I said, brother.
You know, have to calm down.
Respect, but like I said, I mod you up. We about supporting each other, growing each other. That's what I'm about, brother.
Yes, and I'm gonna and the brothers in them, they can tell you that I'm gonna delve. I'm gonna go and look at some of my Marine and Air Force buddies that became lawyers, and and I'm gonna make sure I do everything I can to help the sister out. All right, because seen and the worst, and I've heard these stories 100 times over. I'm not gonna sit there and say 1,000, like so many times, and it breaks. And so many other people have taken their lives, of everything. And there was always hope. The problem is hope wasn't found in the immediate family. And even though family helps, they get tired themselves because it's stressful to them. We've got to come together and realize we are living stress and we must deal with it. It's not going to go away until we stop it. And them children need to be back in your arm because the system's perverted. There's a lot of worthless niggas out here who are part of the problem. Look at Kanika Jenkins. Her family, one of her members was in on that for the body parts. It's about money, profit, and keeping our people down. They can't keep down what was never meant to be down. Okay, so I'm gonna do what I can. All right.
Yeah, appreciate you. Make sure you put something in the chat.
Thank you.
I'm mod you up. Go ahead, sister.
Backing off of what he said, Kanika Jenkins' actual aspect of that part was okay. That's something different than what we're dealing with, and I will come back to that. But as far as the young lady today, I would say this: I'm never a judge, right? What I will say is that they profile us. They've always profiled us. They have always been on our backings, right?
Yep.
So
yep.
The only thing I can say to you, young lady, is that if you need our support, we're there. We're there to get your children, or no, your one child, because you said you had the other child there. If I gotta step up, tell me where I need to go. If I gotta be there for you and I need to fucking fly somewhere, tell me where the fuck I can go to help you get your child back. The one baby child. And I will be there. Also, another aspect is that, listen, we cannot be out here just understanding that a sad person is in our face and they say sign something. No, you have to read every single thing that someone is presenting to you. You don't just sign nothing. No, and no. Then I'm not coming against you, but I'm telling you, you have to read every single line. Read it, understand it, comprehend it, and if you don't understand it, then tell a motherfucker, hey, look here, I need some time. I need some time. So for you to understand it and give it.
Excuse me, ma'am. This is Jay. I've been knowing this woman for 5 years, man. I've been in a relationship with her for 5 years. She has never been in trouble. You understand? She don't understand that. They don't teach that type of system up here. They didn't teach that type of system as far as like reading when you get involved in the law or you get arrested to read what they say. We're right now at the age of knowing. We're at the age of knowing. And she's been trying her best. She wanted to say something. And I've been trying my best to get her on a podcast to tell her story. And this is the first step to her getting her justice. I understand what you're saying, but you got to understand you're dealing with, as far as the mindset is like a child, because they ain't never been in trouble. They don't understand how these laws was messed up. They don't understand how this history has been fabricated. She didn't understand it. You got to understand something. I was the first person to tell her, to let her know that Martin Luther King did not die on that stoop, that he died in that hospital. She did not even know that.
Murdered.
And from the thanks of me, I told her not to take that shot, and she didn't. So for me being the rabbi,
damn right, that's a big point. Because that's
and for me being the rabbi of this household, even though we're not married, we're gonna get there. I would give up my life for her because I've seen how it is to wake up in the middle of the night to have her hitting me, calling all of her kids' names. Her story never changed at all. It always been the same. I've always been sitting there behind her. And beside her, trying to understand as far as a man coming into a relationship with a woman that got 6 kids, right? And she telling me what's going on. Of course, I thought it was cap, but her story never changed. It never changed. In the 5 years that I've been with her, it never changed. I've seen some crooked stuff that her lawyer done did. That's all about, we always have this saying that lawyers and judges, they always go out and play golf and they always make they decision on how they're gonna do one in the courtroom. That's how it is. That's how it was.
Mm-hmm.
So
yes,
please be mindful. Just please be mindful, ma'am. Just please be mindful. Just please be mindful.
Because apparently you didn't hear what I said. Because you clearly didn't hear what I said. Because I wasn't nowhere, nothing ever saying that she wasn't right. But I'm gonna keep it. Hold up. I'm gonna keep it 100 bucks. And I can send the mama the bucks. I'm thinking you a problem in her life. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
What?
Yeah.
Calm down.
I'm gonna keep it a whole buck. No, hell, no.
I'm out. I can't deal with that. We don't need that. We don't need that. That's that foolishness.
I don't got time for that, Grateful. No disrespect.
Thank you, brother.
Nah, you good, brother. Grateful. This ain't the show for you, sister. Much love and respect to you. None of us ain't up here judging nobody. So for you to say who or that man, what that man is, that's wrong. So please just come back another time, Grateful.
That's that Zionist, feminist energy that we don't need. That's that hateful that divides us and separates and breaks us down because of bad choices on both sides. We don't need that. That's not what it's about. That's right. We don't need that nonsense.
I'm sorry, Grateful. You can come back another time. Like I said, trying to get the
PTSD don't need.
Go ahead, brother.
That's right. PTSD don't need no more trauma. That's pathetic. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off, brothers and sisters. I love you, brother Jay. Much respect. I love all of y'all, Big Philly, OG, and sister. Like I said, I'm gonna do everything I can, literally. All right. But I'm about to go on funky. I'm about to go funky town. All right.
Thank you, Chief Red Wolf. Thank you.
In the chat, brother, and I'm definitely get with you, man, brother Red Wolf.
Appreciate it.
I'm gonna go ahead and send you his number and everything like that, so you can get in a group chat with us and DJ ZPE and everything like that, man. I got you, OG.
I'll definitely have the man. Definitely. We cut up in there though, but yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Y'all have a wonderful.
Yeah, all right. And my biggest thing, like I always say, man, this system is corrupt. We gotta protect our babies in this joint because, like, I didn't get in trouble. I relate to all the sister's story. I didn't get in trouble till I was goddamn 50 years old. I had no criminal record. The most I had was a speeding ticket, and I paid that shit. I fought it, but I paid it. I ended up paying it. And I'm gonna say this, right? I got in trouble at 50 years old for having a firearm, which I'm a disabled vet. I served this country. I carried the M16 for them. But once it's time for me to protect my family, it's like they used it against me. And basically, I got locked up for evicting one of my tenants because I had a weapon on me. The weapon clean, and they tried to demonize me in this system. You see what I'm saying? Like I was a career criminal. I've never been in trouble. Clean record all my life. Served this country. Got hurt serving this country. And they tried to act like I was a common felon. I chose the judge. I wanted the judge to judge me, and basically instead of the court shit, the by 12.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, I got you. And basically, what they did is they tried to demonize me in the system. So, like I said, I feel the system's pain. And then I lost a child in 2015 to the jab, right? And I watched how they covered up and lying about the safety of that pokey wokey, and how it's millions of cases, like my daughter that died, and the other ones have mental disabilities because we allowed them people to come and poke us this, and it all was experimental. So, like I said, I feel the system's pain. They labeled me a fucking felon because I would dig this, right? Me and my wife is business partners. If I have any problem with a female, I let my wife handle it. I would never, ever disrespect one of my sisters because, like I said, I got a mother who's 89 years old who's still alive, that taught me manners and taught me respect, and a father, so I wouldn't disrespect. My wife is my business partner. I would have got her to handle it. My wife is licensed to carry. She carry legally. I carry any fucking way because I ain't asking the government, can I? So basically, like I said, I got in trouble where I ain't supposed to be carrying a firearm, but I'm fuck them. You ain't telling me I can't protect my family. I serve this country. And I'm going to protect my family like I serve this country. But I looked at how they demonize us in the system. So I feel the system's pain. And that's why I wanted to do this stream. When they called me, I said, for sure, let's get this information out to the people. Because you get in trouble, then all of a sudden you're and we see how they're building these billion-dollar prisons to lock our people the fuck up. But I just wanted to say that, sister. I feel your pain. I'm here for you. Much love and respect. Y'all,
Thank you.
Y'all got it. I just wanted to tap in and say that because I've been quiet. But y'all got it. Go ahead, sister. And Jackie Brown, you can tap in. Much love and respect to Jackie Brown. Go ahead, sister.
Much love, family. But can you hear me okay?
Perfect.
Can
loud
you hear
and
me?
clear, sister. Loud
Great.
and clear.
I first want to say, sister, my heart goes out to you. I am too a mother of 5. And it's probably the scariest thing I could ever think of is somebody taking my children. Um, it's a nightmare. And my heart goes out to you. And what we can do for you is we can get involved by writing and calling these people that's handling your case to inquire about what's going on in your case. Um, and that's what we can do. That's something we can do today. We can all do. And it'll definitely make a difference because when you have people in your corner who care, that can reach out, write letters and call, they pay attention to that. Okay. So I want to say that's something that we can do. We get that information and we can start trying to call. Now, I'm not taking up for Grateful, but I absolutely understand Grateful when she say we have to be careful about putting signatures and stuff on paper. You didn't know, and that's okay that you didn't know. And the reason I wanted to come up and speak is because a lot of people don't know. And I want to tell y'all about what you can and can't do because I done had CPS called on me at least 5 times, and I've never been in any, face no trouble because it's the way you have to handle these people. And the first thing we have to know is just because somebody come knocking on your door saying somebody called on you, don't make them the law, and don't make you have to take no drug test and all that. Don't do it. And I'm not talking just to you again. I'm talking to everybody, especially if you know you done did some drugs. Don't take the test. And if you didn't, don't take the test. Let that come from a judge order. Okay, you tell these people you're not doing that. And as far as you talking to them, that's your cooperation because you're not even really required to cooperate. It's good if you do, but you let them do their own so-called investigation. What I do is what I just tell them, straight up, I'm not a criminal. I don't care who called you and told you what about me. I don't have a history of a criminal, and I won't be taking no drug test for you and nobody else. I don't got nothing to prove to you. My record speaks for itself. Okay. And then they'll try to scare you and say, well, we'll take your kids right now. And you have to know your rights. You tell them that if, unless my kids is in immediate danger, you have no right to take my children. And whenever you speak to anybody, you always keep you a witness. Okay. You have to keep you a witness. It's not out of order. They not picking on just you. They picking on everybody because they got a child stealing ring going on. And just like most people who kill and rape kids, they go for the unfortunate, the people that's don't have the money. You know what I'm saying? They go for kids that look like they're not cared for, don't have a lot going on. You targeted. You are targeted, and I want you to get yourself together. I don't want you to be sulky and crying and saying you can't go on and all of that stuff, because that don't make them feel sorry for you. Not at all. Not at all. And you ain't at your best fight like that. You can't fight good if you down. You got to stand on your feet. I love you. We got you in our prayer. You did the best thing by calling us and letting us know what's going on so we can intervene and try and help you. Now, for yourself, what you want to do again, make sure you read every single thing. And if you don't, she right. You tell them you can't read, you don't understand. I can't read it. I don't understand it. And I certainly can't sign anything I don't know. Because they will laugh. They will tell you they got you. Oh, it's just this. But that's their job. Their job is to steal your baby. Okay. You remember them things they said about just never talk to the police? A lot of people like to talk to the police. Police ask me, oh, they answer the questions. But if you're really smart, you won't fool with the cops, okay? Because they they are to enforce the law, okay? They looking for criminals. That's how they make their money, by putting people in jail, okay? So it's just very important that you don't get weak. You stand tall, and you know exactly what you're talking about. You look them right in the face and you tell them what you're talking about. I'm glad to know that you got your babies back, and these classes and all that. So they told me one time that I needed to take a parenting class. And I told them, I'm not taking no parenting class. Ain't nothing wrong with me, because you say it's nothing wrong with my parenting. Ain't nothing wrong with my parenting. And I raised my kids just fine. Ain't nothing happened to nobody. So now I'm not taking your parenting class. And then you got the right to ask them about them. Where are your kids? How many you got? What's their ages? Can I talk to them? Have you did drugs? They asked me that. They said, ma'am, you ever did drugs before? Smoke weed? That's what they said. You ever smoke weed? I said, yeah. They said, well, you admitted you smoke weed. You need to take a drug test. I told them I also admit I stole a bag of chips when I was 5 years old. Are you going to prosecute me for that? See, you just have to know how to answer them. You have to know how to talk to them. And you got to get a little crazy, but stay in line, but you can't come timid. You easy prey timid, okay? So I love you, sister. I'm praying for you. Give us that information so we can work on your behalf, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Much love, Jackie Brown. You already know, sister.
Much love, family. I'm sticking out.
Sister. Yeah, appreciate you, Jackie Brown. Let me shout out a few people. Shout out to DJ Zip, Jay Davis, Just Me, OG Green Machine, Voodoo Child, Thomas Dotson Jr., Humbled Up, my brother, Flat Motherfucking Power, BZAD King, Equator Imaginary, welcome to the platform. Advanced Knowledge, Flat Motherfucking Power. The Enemy's Public, much love, my brother. New Growth. Shamel Thomas, Goddess and RG. Original Lone Wolf. Lady E. Tony Furlow, my brother. Thomas Dotson Jr. D. Allen Warren. Chief Crazy Overstand. Shamel Thomas. Much love and respect to all of y'all, man. Like I said, Najee Skates, Flat Motherfucking Power to the Flat Power family, man. I wanted to get the sister message out to the people You know what I mean? They doing this all over, man. You know, we see how they do us in the traffic stops, man. A traffic stop, a normal traffic stop becomes a drug investigation. And we see how dirty these police system is. We know how dirty CPS is. You know, and that's why I stand on what I stand, man. I'm against this system. We got to do what it takes to get out of this system, to support each other, and to basically, I hate to say it, create our own system, self-governance system, where we don't have to deal with their shit. Go ahead, you got it. I just wanted to tap in. Shout out to everybody.
And OG Philly Dog, I want to first of all thank everybody in the chat, and last but not least, thank you for giving up the time and this platform to actually give her this space to actually be able to talk. I've been asking her to do this for years, man, and she finally got the nerve to be like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And her mom and other people in her family are going to actually listen to this platform, and they're going to actually hear from her side. And I thank you for that.
No problem, my brother. Thank y'all for doing what y'all doing, man. Like I said, this is a people platform, man. If anybody want the platform, I'm an email or a phone call away. I'm about getting the information out to the people so we can start supporting each other. You know, that's why I always show the Enemy's Public Wife book. Make sure y'all get a copy of the Enemy's Public Wife book. Make sure y'all get y'all Biblia. We supporting each other. If you got a business or something you want me to promote, we're building and growing over here. There's a platform for the people. You know what I mean? So I appreciate everybody, man. You know, did you want to continue on, brother, or for a little bit longer, or you want me to end it here?
She says she's done. She's exhausted because you got to understand it's been 8 years that she's been holding this in, and she's exhausted.
No problem,
for real.
brother. Then
And I thank you, man.
Yeah, we'll close out with a couple songs, you know, and put this one in the wraps, man. You know, anytime you need the platform, you know, I'm here for y'all, man.
And I appreciate you doing that, because there's a lot of people that won't actually use their platform to do that, but we actually had at most like 64 people that was listening, and I thank you, and I thank those people for listening, man, because she's not the only one that went through this. Like it's probably a whole lot of other women that went through something deeper and darker than this. So thank you, man. And I love you, bro.
I love you too. And people will hear it on the replay, man. Hopefully we can push it in the algorithm.
I'm gonna push it as much as I can on Instagram.
Yeah,
and
Chief Eagle Eye. What's up, my brother? Much love and respect, Chief Eagle Eye. Young Native, I see you, brother. Appreciate you. Go ahead, you can unmute, brother. Much love and respect to you and the family, brother.
Greetings to the fam before you get out of here, Big OG. You already know, much respect, my brother. Love the way you do it, because like you said, you always bring the news that we can use. You know what I'm saying, my bro? You know, just to close it out real quick, and you speaking on us doing those things in every state, being mistreated as far as the justice system is concerned, because having $1 million bail on you is truly a shocking experience. You know, you go to jail, man, you got $1 million bail on you, man. You don't know how you're gonna get out. Your family ain't got that much money to raise for you. Like she was saying, man, you're terrified. You don't know what's going on. Man, that happened to me more than once. That also happened to my wife, man. And you know, just going in there, man, you know, that it is truly for somebody that's never been to jail before, like you were saying, bro, living in California, never been to jail before, and then moving down south where the dynamics change.
And brother, let me say this. I'm gonna cut you off real quick. Like I said, I was 50 years old before I got in any trouble, you know, and and that's what really made me get out of Philadelphia. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I was setting myself up for failure staying there because, like I said, I seen how I say this. I was ignorant to the system until I had to fight for my own freedom.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Then it woke me up to the corruption of the system. But go ahead, brother. That's all I wanted to say. Shout out to everybody.
I'm just like you, OG. I've never been in trouble before living in California and moved down south, man, and been to jail more times than you can imagine. You know what I'm saying? So it just happens that way because of where you are. The dynamics where you are change every time, wherever we live. And if you ain't got no people, man, I'm going to tell you, when he mentioned Jamil Samsudeen, man, my dummy don't make no dummy. That's my brother, man, in Coosa Nation. That's my brother. I love that bro. He's real good guy. He, man, us fighting for one another, man. When they took me.
Damn, they kicked the brother off. Let me put the link one more time. But you know how we going out, man. We going out on with some music, man. And shout out all of y'all, man. Like I said, I'm trying to grow this platform for the people because I don't want shit from you. Nothing but your respect. See me out in the street, give me a hug, and show me respect. That's all I want from the people and for our people to come together. But go ahead, brother. Let you tap in. And we're going to close this jam out with some music. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. The support system that the sister was just speaking on, man, when she said that we can call down there, we could write letters, we could do people to help support them, man, makes a big difference. Because when they had me in there, bro, they kept saying the Coosa Nation kept calling. Man, all kind of Indians is calling down here. Man, who are you? You know what I'm saying? So that put a lot of pressure on them. You know, if we do things like that, and I think us as the Aboriginal nations all over the country ought to start doing that, man. We ought to start uniting more on that when we talking to one another. Find out, you know, who down with each nation, man, and we can call in and write these letters and stuff, man, and just call in and support whoever going through something. Because when they see, man, we all doing something like that, man, they gonna know we more powerful than what we've been seeing. And then they're going to start backing up off of us. Our children going to stop getting taken from us like it's been happening because, sis, that story that you just told, man, we've been dealing with that story now for a minute, different families within the Coosa Nation. But what we do, check us out. Go look us up, the Coosa Nation of North America. There's something that we do is help people get their children back. And we've been working on things like that for a long time because that's what we got to do. They kidnapping us. Yes, like the said, and they putting us in whatever that little system they got by whatever trafficking they doing the trafficking, and they just kidnapping us in general, trying to get our children away from us like they was doing before. So it's not a mystery by when they take the children away from us. So we got to, you know, really, our big dog is coming with the solution channel. And I always hear him on every other channel. He giving us the solution. So y'all better keep on listening to Big Dog. Big Dog, you know, that's all really I wanted to say, man, that you're not a big solution brother, man. No doubt about that, brother. Keep doing your thing, man. Much respect, much love.
Much respect, brother. I appreciate you, man.
Keep doing your thing.
Appreciate you, brother. You know, we're going to close it out with some music like we always do. Shout out my brother Juan Truth. I'm gonna shout out everybody in the chat. Like I said, anybody want the platform, I'm a phone call or email away. We're gonna go out with Brother Sanchez. I'm on my Malcolm shit and my nigga Dangerous Hood Politics Part 4. Let's go. Much love and respect to everybody. I'm gonna shout everybody out, man. Flat motherfucking power to the flat power. Here's Brother Chief coming up.
Keep it a buck, I'm the one you got a problem with. This ain't no black news or no Jabari this. Real scholarship that'll sink your partnerships. Haters popping shit cause I'm on top of shit. First time I partnered it, this time it's obvious. It's me against the mafia on my Illuminati shit. Self-made, never had a sod, never starter kit. Breastplate and sword, killing them on some Harlem shit. This is godliness. I put my heart in this authorship. House of consciousness, old mortgages. Now I'm sunning old heads. This is my orphanage. He gave you red and blue pills. Meet Morpheus. We victorious. Show us respect. Got my name in your mouth. Hope you choke on the S. Hope you know I'm the best. Fuck it, I'm killing your doubts. Killing your minions. Trying to make their career off the couch. Old shotters compared to globetrotters, spinning balls. We proving truth with no problems.
This is my theme song.
Niggas above the limits. No scorching, no condom. Y'all ain't fucking with it. Trust me, niggas above the limits. Flow scorching, no condom. Y'all ain't fucking with it. In the window, gun in my hand, no sleep protecting the children. Bitch, I'm on my Malcolm shit. Movement won't move cause you the police. Got the people stagnant cause y'all on some backward shit. Harlem.
Shout out my nigga Bruh Sanchez.
I told y'all niggas stop playing with me. Now I got a body Oswald Bates. Reggie got new shoes, now we think he can fuck with me. Boy, this shit in my heart, not on my fucking feet. Enjoy the luxuries, I do it for the hard living. Y'all the type to hit stop streaming and start kissing. Niggas need to stop dreaming and start living. Stop waiting on motherships and stop wishing. Stop defending belief systems and fuck feelings. Corrupt niggas that misinformed enough children. So fuck your legacy, it's built upon heresy. Dresses what rappers got in common with comedic priests. Frat boys should call them comedic Greeks. Stick to lectures and step shows, don't step to me. Fake pro-black niggas caught with Stephanie. Niggas own iPhones and teach telepathy. The short mind that can't expect longevity.
Rewind that shit back. Rewind that shit back.
Enjoy your luxuries. I do it for the hard living. Y'all the type to hit stop streaming and start kissing. Niggas need to stop dreaming and start living. Stop waiting on motherships and stop wishing. Stop defending belief systems and fuck feelings. Corrupt niggas that misinformed enough children. So fuck your legacy is built upon heresy. Dresses what rappers got in common with comedic priests.
Rewind that shit back one more motherfucking time.
Enjoy your luxuries. I do it for the hard living. Y'all the type to hit stop streaming and start kissing. Niggas need to stop dreaming and start living. Stop waiting on motherships and stop wishing. Stop defending belief systems and fuck feelings. Corrupt niggas that misinformed enough children. So fuck your legacy is built upon heresy. Stephanie, niggas on our phones and
one more motherfucking time. One more motherfucking time. Let's go. Let's go.
Boy, this shit in my heart, not on my fucking feet. Enjoy your luxuries. I do it for the hard living. Y'all the type to hit stop streaming and start kissing. Niggas need to stop dreaming and start living. Stop waiting on motherships and stop wishing. Stop defending belief systems and fuck feelings. Corrupt niggas that misinformed enough children. So fuck your legacy is built upon heresy. Dresses what rappers got in common with comedic priests. Frat boys should call them comedic Greeks. Stick to lectures and step shows, don't step to me. Fake pro-black niggas caught with Stephanie. Niggas own iPhones and teach telepathy. The short mind that can't expect longevity. Testing me, cook your ass like you're part of the recipe. The short mind that can't expect longevity. Testing me, cook your ass like you're part of the recipe. Standing in the window, gun in my hand, no sleep protecting the children. Bitch, I'm on my Malcolm shit. Movement won't move cause you the police. Got the people stagnant cause y'all on some backward shit. Standing in the window, gun in my hand, no sleep protecting the children. Bitch, I'm on my Malcolm shit.
Appreciate all of y'all. Advanced knowledge, Tony Fergo, Lady E. C. Robert, E. Allen Warren, my nigga, OG Green Machine. We're gonna close it out with Hood Politics Part 4. Shout out my nigga, brother.
Now entering
Dangerous music, all the smiling.
Got it.
Young nation.
Into the lives
if you black power, you smile.
the bars.
DGA King.
Now you talking to me.
Appreciate all of y'all. Anthony Lowe, humbled up. Voodoo Child, my brother T North.
Now you broken with.
Everybody, Enemy Public. All of them. Everybody come up to everybody, man. Janelle Thomas. Original Lone Wolf. Appreciate you, brother.
Well, no, it's so despicable. And think about what kind of monsters take a horrible tragedy like this, a personal tragedy that breaks everybody's heart.
You already know,
like this and use it to advance some weird political
Greatness walked in the building, I did you miss me? Flat earth don't mean niggas live on the frisbee. Niggas still believe in religion and watch suffering. Niggas put their faith in a system that don't fuck with them. Black gloves cover my hands, committing homicide. Memories, plotting revenge.
Say it again, Danger. Tell them again.
Greatness walked in the building, I did you miss me? Flat earth don't mean niggas live on the frisbee. Niggas still believe in religion and watch suffering. Niggas put their faith in a system that don't fuck with them. Black gloves cover my hands, committing homicide. Memories, plotting revenge. It left me traumatized. Coming from the bottom and trying to get to the upper side. The greatest motivation in life. Watching my mother cry. Big corporations still consider it slaves. Freedom got a price, they call it minimum wage. The money make predators, these descendants that pray. But we ain't never done. New beginnings await. If you ain't fucking with me now, you really think I need y'all to roller coaster ride of life. It's kinda like the seesaw, but when you get to this view, everything that seems small, it even got these bitches diving mouth first to these balls. Man, shit changed when I get in the beat, cause I just let my ego drive when I sit in the seats. I mean, I used to be a bummy nigga, simple and clear. Then I cleaned up and turned into the pimp of the year. Any nigga harming a child is a terrorist. Niggas still believe in the book. Need a therapist, you fly, but you catching the bus. This shit embarrassing. Quick to say you stacking them bucks. This shit hilarious. Niggas thought homie was soft, but he a block nigga. Quiet ones always let off. You gotta watch niggas. Legend is 12 was thirsty and tried to stop niggas. Same cat, him and his mans turned into cop killers.
Authorities say the suspect, age 35, deliberately lured the officers to his home.
I see y'all in a couple of minutes, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all support, man.
Hey yo, the chosen one, light-skinned nigga, yeah, the golden one. Father to the fire with this shit, I control the sun. Niggas did the double cross thing, got his ball sling, put the barrel under his chin and made his thoughts ring. But fuck the government, the way that it stands. Every branch attached to it, all the way to Japan. I hope niggas break from it any way that you can. It only take a few steps to walk away from the plan. Shit, I hope niggas wake up, learn we gotta win. School shooting made the news, they turning into a trend. They wanna keep you dumb and blind. Voting for your favorite crooks, always for the lesser evil, never for the greater good. Can't sleep, one eye open like a cyclops. Can't believe none of they truth. This shit is psyops. The sunset and sunrise, good morning turn to goodbyes. Meeting at the funeral service, that's when the love dies. Father kills 2-year-old, now that's a monster. Woman shot her husband on live, he need a doctor. Homie didn't make it, of course. See, that's that girl lost. She did that in front of their kids, and the world saw. It's been a few years in this world, been on some crazy shit. Desensitized the mind, they made this shit exist. I'm just trying to tell you the truth. That's the way it is. Hood Politics Part 4. My name Dangerous.
Shout out to my nigga sponsor, Danger. We gonna close it out with Thread 6000. We stay deadly. We stay deadly over here. Shout out my nigga Thread.
Look, I got word for sex. I might overwork the scale. They calling my phone right now. Guess that I treat them well. Really about that life. I'm talking shootouts and out. Swear that they love me. but they rather see you fall. It's all right with no cut, you might OD. Find out shit's out, trying to play with sweet. Riding one deep, missing in the wrong trait. Try to slide out of time to hit the interstate. Cause gotta take a set.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Caught up and set them in motion.
I see y'all in a couple of days.
You know I love when you stroll. Pulled up about an hour later. Now the neighbors know my name. Don't go nowhere without the strap.
Nowhere.
Guess I'm stuck in my way.
Guess I'm stuck in my motherfucking way.
Only fuck with wet pay. I get it how I live, babe. Only fuck with wet pay. Down under, in the gutter, where's grimy? It get ugly. Came up, but I'm paranoid. Niggas pocket watch and keep the rocket on me. Down under, in the gutter, where's grimy? It get ugly. Came up, but I'm paranoid. Niggas pocket watch and keep the rocket on me. Down under, in the gutter, where's grimy? It get ugly. Down under, in the gutter, where's grimy? It get ugly. Down under, in the gutter, where's grimy? It get ugly. Came up, but I'm paranoid. Niggas pocket watch and keep that rockin' on.
Damn it, everybody out there hating on me. Ain't going nowhere, y'all waiting on me. Hope you don't plan on kicking on me. I'm sleeping on y'all, quit shaking on me. Shaking on me, y'all plotting on me. Plotting on me, y'all writing on me. Used to be hard, turn cotton on me. Hating ass nigga got nothing on me. I'm stepping out clean, my digital dirty. We ballin' like Kobe, I'm 30 for 30. I come out the gutter and now I look pearly. You big mad cause you ain't important. Last time I ate, dude, cop the 8. Do it for my state, I'm a heavyweight. Wanna make them
wrong in building over there.
I'ma get it done, I ain't come to play. No, I'm him, ain't he me? Moving these quads like ATVs. They stay plugged in like ATVs. I ain't tryna be no APB. Tryna stay safe like ADT. Every payday like ADP. Hustle up on 3 AMGs. Good network like ANG.
Down under, in the gutter, where's grimy? It get ugly. Down under, in the gutter, where's grimy? It get ugly. Down under, in the gutter, where's grimy? It get ugly. Came up, but I'm paranoid. Niggas pocket watching, keep that rocket on. Down under, in the gutter, where's grimy? It get ugly. Came up, but I'm paranoid. Niggas pocket watching, keep that rocket on. Down under, in the gutter, where's grimy? It get ugly. Came up, but I'm paranoid. Niggas pocket watching, keep that rocket on. Down under, in the gutter, where's grimy? It get ugly. Down under, in the gutter, where's grimy? It get ugly. Down under, in the gutter, where's grimy? It get ugly. Came up, but I'm paranoid. Niggas pocket watching, keep that rocket on.
Hey, I appreciate all of y'all, man. Much love and respect to all of y'all. I see y'all in a couple of days, man. Everybody have a good evening. Protect your energy. If nobody told y'all they love you, OG and his family got nothing but love for y'all, man. We out. Peace. Shout out my brother Jay Davis and his sister, man. We here for each other. Peace.